Today I am vlogging on the $300 setup that pretty much built my photography and videography career. I think I'm gonna make it like a little product shot, little quick shots, 15 seconds or less. We're gonna do it outside. Today I actually forgot my SD card. I'm about to go buy an SD card. Before we do that though, let's look at the setup. This camera pretty much built my entire career. Photography, videography. Camera is like a 10-year-old camera. It's the Canon 70D. The flip out screen, articulating. I'm not a person who gives up on cameras. More valuable to me in my arsenal than they are like selling. We're also gonna be shooting with this here, which is the 10 to 18 millimeter Canon. This lens a great fit for the 70D. Now the only reason why I'm shooting with it today is because it caught my eye when I was cleaning up my office. I was like, man, I have this camera, I have a couple other cameras. What am I doing with these cameras? I want to see if they still look good up against some of the other cameras that are around. I'm starting this series with just, right now I'm vlogging on my phone. We'll switch over to that once we get to the store. I'm gonna forgive myself because I left my SD card, but I'm far away from home right now. Yeah, it's cool. Now, one of the coolest things about shooting on a camera like the 70D, the medium is so simple and so cheap. Pretty much any SD card is out there right now will be suitable to shoot on that camera. You don't have to have like this like super expensive cards or medium to core on it. But I will say this, it doesn't have some of the features that we have on our current cameras. I mean, it's a freaking 10-year-old camera. It is what it is. All right, so what do we got here? We got the Canon R100. It's a nice camera with the 18 to 45 millimeter lens. R50, nice camera, great camera to vlog with. This is like the new like Nifty 50 now. R50, we're talking about $800 here. For R100, we're talking about $650. What's that Nifty 50 at? There it is right there. We're talking about $135 there for that. This just in the RF version of it. I want to say I definitely got that lens back in the day for about that price. Now, here's the cool thing about using a camera like the 70D, right? This $13 SD card is enough for you to shoot on that camera. They don't even have anything else in here right now. I know I'm not supposed to be in Target, but we're in Target. Today's mistake is only a $13 mistake. Okay, so now that I'm in the store, I want to go ahead and grab something that I can shoot today. So I'm gonna grab some cheap products that I probably will use as well. I think I'm gonna go with bevel today. So we got some shave cream. I'm bald. Maybe we'll do some post shave balm and then maybe some face gel. I'm gonna use all these products. They're cheap, but also I feel like when you're shooting like one product, kind of boring. Getting 3 products kind of make it look a little picturesque. All I need is a little spray bottle. Then we can put a little like water or mist on it. So what, $3 water and glycerin gets you like those nice little beads. But I don't have any glycerin, so we'll just do a little bit of water. Put up right here in the store. A quick note, I'm not like plugging any of these products. I'm just grabbing products that I would typically use because they're not paying me. I think I'm gonna make it like a little product shot of these products here, as well as maybe do like a quick little 15 seconds or less, little quick video. And we're gonna do it outside. All right, so now that we have the SD card, we can actually shoot something now. One of the things that I loved shooting with this camera was like the neutral profile, making sure that you do everything right in camera, making sure that you light it properly. A camera like a 70D does, it makes you have to actually be a good photographer. It makes you actually have to be a good videographer, literally working with the bare minimum. This is not a mirrorless camera. This is a DSLR, exposed properly, making sure you put it in the right lighting scenarios in order for you to get like good quality out of a camera like this. Simple SD card, right? So with this SD card, we have 29 minutes of recording time with just a 32 gigabyte card. RI 1920 by 1080. Now it does do 60 frames per second, but that's at 1080. Yep. So the color style is neutral. So that basically just means that all of our settings are kind of at zero, no sharpness added, no like saturation added, nothing like that. And so we're gonna switch over to vlogging with this. Okay, so here we are on the 70D. We are recording in 1080p, 24 frames per second, and we are in neutral profile. Now it does have autofocus, which is great. The autofocus on this has always been pretty good. I am shooting on the 10 to 18 millimeter zoom lens here, and this is at 10 millimeters, and this is at 18. If you want to use the same footage and actually have it work for both YouTube and maybe Instagram Reels or something like that, TikToks or whatever, I think this is perfect for that because you can crop in with the super wide angle and it look perfectly fine. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and go shoot our commercial. I'm gonna go back over to area over here, kind of courtyard area. Now I do have the Nifty 50 with me today. So we're gonna grab the products here. We're gonna keep our water with us. We're gonna pretend we have glycerin in there, but we don't. And then we are going to make sure we take, I wanna make sure I take the Nifty 50 with us. I'm gonna just take this out and put it in my bag just because I don't wanna carry all that stuff. I don't wanna carry this whole thing here. So Nifty 50, where is that? Yeah, we need this. And I think that's it, and that's all we need. Okay, so we are gonna scope out this area real quick, just kind of walk through, find a little spot to kind of shoot this little commercial. I wanna get a little bit of light. I'm looking for things like this. You see how the sun is kind of peeking through? Looking for stuff like that to kind of make it, I think this might be a good spot right here. So we'll choose this for spot number 1. I'm telling you, man, this thing comes in handy. I'm thinking about setting it up like right in here. Once I get the lighting where I want it to be, we'll kind of switch over to actually shooting. It's got a little nice little backlight to it. Or you may want to flip the scene, to be honest with you. We'll look at, see how that looks on camera. I'm digging that, right? We'll get a couple of little quick shots, kind of pushes and pan. You know, get enough quits to actually make like a 10 to 15 second spot. Like, for the sake of the video, it's on Facebook, but it's actually finding a good spot. So push or pan into. Let's add a little bit of water to here. So let's switch over to the Nifty 50 and then let's get a couple shots with that. Nice. Close-ups of it. So we're gonna just flip in and the. So I'm gonna turn this way. But this, see, now we have stuff in the background that I feel like it's taken away from. You see like that really hot spot in the background? I think it's adding when it comes to. I think it's adding when it comes to like the water droplets and stuff. But I don't think it's adding when it comes to, I think it's taking away when it comes to like the background here. Again, we're only looking for like a little clip, right? So we're only looking for about like a couple of seconds worth of footage here. Okay. So now that we've done that, let's do some photography. Let's get some product shots. I always used to use the viewfinder for this type of photography, especially with a DSLR. Now with the DSLR, so you won't be able to get the image of what you're looking at until after you take photo. But it'll be, yeah. So I feel at 50, which I don't want to be at. So let's go up to at least 125. Then I'm gonna bring down the iris. I'm gonna open that up some. Let's go to F4.